Old Faithful, the rear naked choke. Okay? Everybody always goes straight to this one. Ah! Right? We have all these chokes that we're setting up along the way. Really, this is the one we want. All the rest of them are just making them think, hey, maybe they're not going for that. Okay? So I start with my backpack. I dig under the chin. Okay? He turns his chin in the right direction. Perfect. Okay? I'm still falling to that side, but I can go right from here. Doesn't matter. At least for the drilling purposes, let's start from our butt. I still got the back of his shoulder. I can still control that hand. I can start making it suck.
It sucks.
Right? I'm trying to be nice. Okay? I'm already starting to deprive his brain of oxygen. When I'm ready to choke, this one didn't work. We didn't fall down, so I don't need to go to the short choke. Right? I'm going to attack right from here. My underhook is going to pull out from under his armpit. And I'm going to make a knife hand. All right? Just like the old karate videos. Okay? I'm going to make a knife hand with my second hand. And I'm going to slide this hand that I just pulled out. I'm going to slide it like a piece of paper between our heads. Okay? Sliding onto the back of his head. Last portion of this is I'm going over my hand, so I'm lacing my arms. And behind his head. My chin is on top of my wrists so that he can't pry this arm out. This is the arm that's going to save his life. Okay? This one sucks. Okay, it's the one that does the choking, but this is the one that finishes it. If John gets a hold of my left arm, I can't finish this choke anymore. I've lost all my chokes. My head's starting to slide away from his hips are starting to slide down. Okay, I've got no choke anymore. So this is the arm I got to be careful of. I got to keep control. The most common mistake you see, can you sit up? Most common you see with white belts is they get that first arm in perfect and they go, because they want to grab their giant bicep that they've been working on for the girls, right? Well, now I'll never finish this choke because he's got my wrist with two hands, okay? Especially with an MMA glove where he's got a whole bunch of shit to grab onto. Instead, I want to hide that from him. I don't ever want to give him the chance to grab that wrist and pry it out, okay? So slide the hand out, make my knife or a flag or whatever you want to think of. Slide my other one. See how I make that little lip there to catch my bicep as I come through? And slide in. Back of the hand on the back of the head. I can't push forward on his head very far with this hand if my palm is down. And he's going to be able to pry it out easy. Instead, I want to use the back of my hand to extend his neck. Okay? Now I just take a nice big deep breath. Okay? I don't even need to flex my arms. I just take a big breath so that all the space in between us goes away. Okay? My face stays next to his face to pull his neck nice and straight. And he goes sleepy. All right, it shouldn't hurt. Might feel like when you were a kid, you know, if like you did the, like hold your breath and make your head turn red thing. Well, maybe it was just me that did that. Okay, that's kind of what it just feels like a head rush. All right, or like you ran really fast and forgot to breathe, and all of a sudden, woo, little lightheaded, but it shouldn't hurt.
Did you eat lead paint when you were a kid too?
Don't worry about it. The 80s were a great time. Okay, so one more time, over under, cheek to cheek, relaxing. I gotta get a hold of that neck, and I got to control that wrist to keep me on his back, right? And he knows this is what I'm trying to do. So he's trying to fight his head across my body. Well, that means I got to be able to switch my sides here and attack the other side. And then John tries to get his head across my body again. Okay, he fights across. Awesome. I got to get underneath and attack the other side. Yep, and this is the battle we start going through. Trying to get underneath his chin. Woo. Once I get that locked in, all right, time to go for a party. Maybe you know, nibble on his ear if you're a little hungry, Jude. Forgot to eat breakfast, whatever it is. When I'm ready to finish, slide my knife out, slide my knife in. Headbutt him a little bit if you have to, but get your head next to theirs. Okay, big breath. And then hold. It might take 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, a blood choke isn't always necessarily right away, but every time I release, I gotta start my count over. Because every time I release, blood goes, woo, right back to his brain. He's like, hey, I'm alive. Hey, I'm alive. Right? Coming back, keep coming back. They just because it doesn't feel like they're freaking out, doesn't mean it's not choking them. Especially people that don't know what it's like to have a blood choke put on. They think they're fine, they think they're fine, and then they wake up like this. What happened? You gotta walk them through the fact that they almost died. Make sense? Stay nice and tight. Slide the arm out. Slide the arm in. Big chest. Cheek to cheek. Give it a shot. 1, 2, 3.